Hello everybody, Shuckling to 1000 and Poly for Duty, welcoming you back to an episode of my Brilliant Diamond Hooplocke Nuzlocke. As you can see in the top right of the screen, I was true to my word. I did say at the end of the last episode, my Machop is going to become a Machamp, and he is. Well, she is, but still. This episode, we're in Pastoria City, and we got a gym leader to fight. But before we do that, why don't we go inside the Great Marsh and see if we can actually get ourselves a new encounter. Of course, we'll talk to this guy to get the move for Defog. Whoop. And then let's go to area 2. Alright. A Marill. Well, it's better having a Marill than a certain other Pokemon that you can find here. Oh, I actually didn't give the EC Shellos a nickname. Whoops. Right, okay, so Marill. We'll call you Blue Chew. Just for the sake of it. Neutral nature. Likes to fight, so his highest IV potentially is physical attack, and it has huge power for the ability. That's good. That's actually really good. And plus, I just need to level up Marill by 1 level, and it instantly becomes an Azumarill. Alright, this wasn't the Pokemon that I said, like, giving a hint of, at least it isn't a certain Pokemon. When you see him, I'll point him out. Yeah, I'm running over here because Toxic Plate. I want to make sure to pick this up before I forget. The other items found in this area, not really important, but just for the sake of it, I could theoretically pick it up. Right. Do I? No, okay. I don't think I actually caught a Badoo, but if you're wondering why it's giving the impression that I have caught a Badoo, it's because I did that trade to evolve Machoke into Machamp and Haunter into Gengar, and I traded a Badoo on my Shining Pearl just to do that. Right, okay, let's head down this way. Oh, wrong way. It's easy to get lost in the Great Marsh sometimes. If you're wondering about the Great Marsh with how things work out, you basically have 4 options. Number 1, just chuck a Pokeball at the Pokemon that you find in the wild and hope for the best. Number 2, throw bait at it, which makes the Pokemon less likely to run away but harder to catch. Or throw mud, which does exactly the opposite. Makes the Pokemon more likely to run away but more easier to catch. And then it's just a typical run away. Right, we're back at the entrance. Yeah, I'm sure. And besides, it's not based on time, it's based on steps. And there's also these berries to pick up as well. And this house, if you have any heart scales, make sure to come into this house, because if you talk to this guy, he's the move maniac. As long as you give him a heart scale, he will help you reteach your Pokemon moves that you originally passed on teaching. But certain Pokemon are able to learn moves upon getting them that are not normally known to learn by leveling up. Not all of them do it, but some of them do. So it's like, say, if you were playing the original Pokemon Platinum and you evolved your Grotle into Torterra, he will immediately want to learn the move Earthquake upon evolving, but the move Wood Hammer, he would learn that at level 1, and only level 1. But in Generation 8, they changed it all, so you don't have to worry too much about that. Right, let's have a look at Gengar. So yeah, we got Shadow Punch, Perish Song. That is a move that Gengar wouldn't originally learn by leveling up as a Ghastly. And everything else is just like out there. Perish Song can be a bit of a tedious move, because it's a case of you set it up and the Pokemon on the field that hear the Perish Song have 3 turns before they eventually get killed. It's helpful if you're using it on your opposing Pokemon when doing one of 2 things. 1, team up with somebody who happens to have the ability Shadow Tag. Or use it when your opponent only has 1 Pokemon left and you have at least 1 Pokemon spare. You switch into your spare Pokemon and just stall them, so that way you are forcing a cheap way of winning, but an effective way of winning. And here on Route to 12, we could theoretically get another new encounter, but I'm not going to bother with that. There you go, rare candy. I'm going to fly to Return the City. That's Floaroma Town. Yeah, I'm going to fly to Return the City to give that Shellos a nickname. Oh, no, actually not. Let's keep it up there. Actually, come to think of it, is there anybody else that does not have a nickname? Let's see. Zoe, Casa, Harry, Stinky People. Let's see. No, you all have a nickname. It's just Shellos. I'm just gonna nickname you Bluey. Okay, let's fly back to Pistoria City. And then we'll go ahead and challenge the gym leader. Right, there we go. Actually, let's put Tigray in the lead. I'll shut that down so we can actually see the full thing. And we'll battle some optional trainers as well, so that way our Pokemon will be at a decent level for any future challenges coming up. Okay. Now forced to fight this guy. Yeah, because that fisherman... Well, the fishermen are the only optional trainers all the time because they are always facing the water. So you don't have to, like, fight them unless you basically talk to them. Or, theoretically... Excuse me. I think you could still technically fight them if you're surfing in their line of sight. I could be wrong on that. Because I'm pretty sure that there is at least one trainer in the Pokemon games who are commonly known in doing something like that, where you are surfing on the water and a trainer can actually see you and will actually battle you. I don't think it's one of those like, an NPC that actually walks to be exactly in front of your face, like we are right now. So it's like, oh, there's a trainer over there. And he just runs close to you, just to talk to you. Nah, it's like in generations 6 and onwards. Basically 6, 7, and 8. If a trainer sees you, they get in a battle stance ready. Actually, no, scratch that. No, it's just generation 7 and 8. If a trainer sees you, they get in a battle stance, like they're going to get ready to throw their Pokeball, and then that's it. Battle begins. The trainers do not even move a muscle. But in generation 6 and earlier, if a trainer sees you, they just run straight up to you, like crowding your space, and it's like, hello, I see you're a trainer. Are you going to battle me? Kind of like that. It's like, I'm not personally saying social distancing because we've gone past the pandemic thing around the time of the beginning of 2023. But it's more so the fact of like, dude, some people might have claustrophobia Give them some space. That kind of is what I mean. Because people do not like it if you crowd their space. I mean, I don't like it. I don't get claustrophobic, but I don't like being in tight spaces. Where it's like, you have to be bunched in with a group of people, and they're just like pushing you around, fitting themselves in the tight space, and you just feel like you're being squished. Like they don't even know you are there, and they're just squishing you, and they just don't care less. It's kind of like that. Because that's what I deal with on a regular basis if I'm just navigating a tight area. It's like, oh, I'm forced to stand literally millimeters behind a person. And I do mean behind a person, meaning that they can't even see me. And then they have no choice but to back away, but they back away into me. And then they realize I'm there, and it's like, what the hell are you doing standing so close to me? Back off. And I'm like thinking, dude, I have no choice, because it's like literally people pressing up to my back as well. And it just goes into like a skeptical mess where it's like, you want to say something to somebody, but no matter what, they just don't allow you to even speak. It's like, you want to explain something, you say one word, and then when you're about to say your second word, they butt in and they completely disregard you as a human being at all and do not even allow you to speak ever. I hate it when people do that. Because if you're having a conversation with somebody, it is ideal for you to actually let them finish what they have to say, rather than be like, okay, you got something to say, go on then, say it. They say one word, alright, my turn to speak. It's downright selfish and arrogant. Because it's like, it's making people feel like, I don't even give a crap about what you're going to say or how you feel. The only thing that I care about is myself. That's what they paint picture-wise every time you speak to those kind of people. Obviously, I don't do that. If somebody was talking to me, occasionally, yes, I do accidentally talk over the top of them, but that's mainly because it's like, oh, they're talking, they have a break. But when they have the break, I'm thinking, oh, okay, you've finished speaking, I will then speak. But then as soon as I start speaking, they continue speaking. I thought, oh no, bad time. I'll let you finish saying what you have to say. I have it rough, I do. I really do. Because I try my hardest to be a good person. But my patience is a bit on the thin side. Where it's like, I'm trying my hardest to be a good person, and you are just basically being a complete douche. Let me speak, or don't even, like, criticize me or attack me verbally every single time you happen to see me, because it's not really fair that you are being like, oh, only I can speak and nobody else can speak. It's honestly downright disrespectful and appalling, to the point where it's like, what is the point in even having people near you if you don't even care about hearing what they have to say? Like, what gives? Right. Let's have a think for a sec. Because I remember Crasher Wake has a Floatzel, a Quagsire, and a Gyarados, and I think he starts off with a Gyarados. Yep. So we're going to be intimidating each other. There we go. And now we'll switch out for Torterra, since Quagsire is only weak to grass. Oh, that's actually kind of bad. Because his Floatzel has a Swift Swim. Should I go for Kurt? No, actually no. I would theoretically go for Curtis, but knowing Sinnoh, the AI get critical hits way too frequently. And I know your Floatzel has Ice Fang. So who would be best for me to switch into? You got 88 defense but quad weak to ice. You've got 70 defense and neutral. 66 in neutral, 38 neutral, 60 in neutral, but you can do the intimidate. And Shellos, I ideally want to use you when you are evolved, because that's when you can pull out your full potential. So you're not quite at the standard yet. Okay, there we go. Oh, going into the brine, boosting power with the water. But no matter. I definitely remember the last time doing the gym fight against Crusher Wake was when I had my very first loss. And that was when I had Gengar. And I learned from that mistake and didn't have Gengar in my team this time. I think it was because of the Gyarados using Crunch. I barely survived. And then the Floatzel had, I think, Aqua Jet. Oh, yeah. Wish I could stop yawning. But that's another gym challenge done. So that means we got ourselves a new challenge. Let me put my laptop in front. Oh, God's sake. I can definitely tell it's been a while. Put my laptop in front. Here we go. Spin the wheel. Oh, goodness sakes. One of these days, things are actually going to work for me. Right. Spin a wheel. What do we get? Uh-oh. Yikes. Okay. We're back to having this challenge. We can only use our starter Pokemon. Wow. Just wow. Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, right. I can't even access my PC when I'm inside the gym. Okay, thank you, Tigray. Well... Actually, you know what? Oh, what am I doing? I'm going to have Martha in the PC because I want to fly to Veilstone City real fast. I want to actually evolve Boneri into Lopunny, and then when I've evolved it into Lopunny, I will then put it in the PC. I do need the vitamins, so I think it's on this floor. Yes. Right, let's buy 3 protein. And, well, I've only got enough for 2 carbos. Okay. Let's see what we can sell. Special events. And, honey. Shell Bell I don't really care about personally, but I'll keep it. Worko Taunt, Ice Beam Protect, that's the game, let's see. You know what, we picked up Defog, we have it registered in the whatnot. Let's get rid of that. And then we'll buy 1 more Carbos. Okay, 3 carbos and 3 protein on Martha. And let's use 1 rare candy, and if Martha still does not evolve... Oh, wanting to learn Headbutt? Yeah, we'll teach you that. We'll give it a £1. No, still not. Okay. So we have ourselves a new challenge. We can only use the starter Pokemon on the way to challenging the 5th gym, which means we need to chase the Galactic Grunt up to the Fowler Lakefront, go through the majority of Route 212 to then go up to Solaceon Town, use the secret medicine on the side door, go to Route 210 into Celestic Town, get the HM for Surf, and then go back to Hot Home City to challenge the gym leader. That's like a big trail compared to last time when we had this challenge, where it was just a case of we lost Tigray to the ghost type gym leader, and then we only had to use our starter Pokemon to go from Route 218 into Canalay City, challenge the gym leader, and then that's it, done. But this one is a lot more time consuming. So, I guess we'll see you guys in the next episode, alright? See ya.